Hello, 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 hello. Hello, everybody. How is everyone doing today? I pray that everyone is well and that you guys have had a great Monday thus far. Thank you to everyone that has already come into the chat. Um, I appreciate you. Thank you for coming to celebrate with me. On my 3-month celebration. I know that sounds so weird. Hold up 1 second for me. Um, hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
How are you?
I am doing pretty fine. How are you?
I am good. I am good.
Let me make sure that everybody is hearing me. So let me just get
You're a
my
little low.
microphone closer to me to
Hey,
make sure that
CeeLo.
everybody is hearing me.
3 months
All right,
is
everybody check.
exciting. I know.
If you can hear me, let me know you can. If you can't, I will turn the volume up or I will do something to make things better. Hold on, let me check to make sure.
Yes.
That's there and that's there and that's there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All
You're
right.
fine.
Uh, all right. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yes. I can hear you. I'm sure. Can you?
Um.
Hey, the positive pusher. I can hear you
All
really.
right. I am not hearing you, so I'm not sure
Uh
what the problem
oh.
is. Hold
So
on.
you can't hear me.
Let me put this microphone closer.
Can you guys hear me?
I think
Okay.
SFO stole the sponge from my microphone.
Don't blame yourself, Rose.
All right. So here's a little mic right here. Let me see if I can pin it somewhere. Can I pin it on my hair? Maybe. All right. Yeah. I think that probably will work. I'm not sure.
So can you hear
Um,
me though? Because I hear you great.
okay. Now I need to find a way to hear you. I am not hearing you, so let me see if I can, if it's from my end.
Okay.
I am not hearing you, so let me see if I can, if it's from my end.
Okay.
I am not hearing you, so. Okay.
Homeless are humans
All right.
too.
So
They can hear themselves.
I'm not sure what is going on. All right. I'm going to go back out and come back in
Okay.
and see if that will help me to hear you because I'm not hearing you. So I'm going to just jump on out and come back in
Okay.
and see if that works.
Okay. Hey everybody. Thank you guys for coming to celebrate with me. 3 months. Can y'all believe it? Like 3 months. Turning up with Pedialyte tonight. Hey, the amazing Sylvia. I finished you today. And as soon as the red is gone, I'm going to do it again. Okay. Hello.
Oh,
The red is gone. I'm going to do it again.
you were okay the whole time. I turned the volume
Okay.
down. Oh my goodness.
Hello.
Oh,
The red.
okay. I think I just heard this a little bit loud a while ago, so maybe this is too close to me. Let me see if I can fix this volume so everybody can hear me just the way. All right. I'm
Thank
trying
you,
to adjust
Frederick.
my volume level, so let me know when everything is okay.
Okay.
All right. So I don't want to be too loud because my voice is already big, so I'm trying to adjust my microphone. So I have one here, and then I have a
Mhm.
little one here, but I don't know when I'm too loud. So let me know if I'm too loud.
I don't think you're too loud.
All right, I'm just gonna see if I can pin this somewhere here. All right, I think that should be okay.
Thank you, Miss Sylvia. Let me see the. I have my muted. Yeah. It may be. Hold on one second.
So no, I'm not hearing her.
I muted my. Give me one second. I'm gonna put my headphones on so I don't echo.
All right, is everything okay? Let me know if everything is okay. Let me try to hear my voice for a minute. See if everything is okay. All right, is everything okay? Let me know if everything is okay. Let me try to hear my voice for a minute.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
But there's the echo. Hold on. Okay. How about now?
Yes, I'm hearing it.
No echo.
There's still echo somewhere?
I don't hear it.
Uh, there is still echo.
There's still an echo.
Is your YouTube off?
Yeah.
Um, I wonder if this would be from my end. Um,
Is your mic and speakers coming from the same place?
Oh, she's not echoing anymore.
oh, you're not echoing. No.
Oh, wait, now she is again.
Uh, uh,
Wait, you said I am again?
Now she is again.
Okay, hold on. Am I echoing? TR just moved your mic.
somebody said it didn't start till I move my small mic. All right, so I'm going to turn my little mic off. All right, I turned my little mic off. Let's see if we still have echo. Do we still have echo?
Okay. Let me go back to the way we originally were.
Yeah, so I removed my little mic and we're back to the first mic. All right, somebody say it's gone. All right, so I guess it's sorted out. It's sorted out. I think it's my little mic too powerful. You know, SF Rose bought it.
So it's when I have us muted though. So I can just mute my mic when you're talking.
Okay, so hold on.
Wait, they're saying no echo.
Yeah, the echo is gone. Since I removed the mic that SF Rose bought, we have no more echoes.
Okay, let me greet everybody. Hi, I am Content. Hey, the amazing Sylvia. Thank you, Positive Pusher. Hey, Bruce. Hey, Sherman Stewart. Carter Club. Homeless are humans too. Thank you for the raid, Shay. Thank you for the raid, Blacklight. Esther Rose, I love you. Madonna Freeman, CeeLo. All my family, Marianne. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all so much. Nail Court, I appreciate all you. Bridget, thank you. And praise God for everybody's this in the room. Dre says good. Okay. All right. My co-host for this evening is none other than Soldier for Jah, T-R-E, Nadi, no, T-R, Nadi, X. Oh,
Yes.
excuse me.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm trying to put you on another screen um so I can see.
Still have an echo.
You still have an echo?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So there is still some form of echo. I don't know what the problem is. Um,
You don't echo, she does. When she speaks.
um,
Okay. Echo.
I can't tell. It's okay from my end.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No other device playing. I got a solution. Hold on. Let's do it. Hold on.
All right. In the meantime, Aisha is trying to fix whatever her problem is. I just want to say quickly, thank you all for coming out. We welcome you all to the show. I am TR Nayeri X, and beside me, is of course Aisha, and I want to say, um, where is Dre, by the way? Before I even go any further, where is Dre? Now, I don't want to be saying things to Aisha and Dre is in the chat threatening me.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
But now I can't hear you. Nothing.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me. I forgot I was on live.
So now I can't hear him.
All right.
Yeah, and the volume is up. Okay. Let,
Yep.
let me go out and come back in. I'll be
No, you
right
don't
back.
need to go anywhere. You need. All right. Okay. All right. All right. So, guys, it's my show. Welcome to the TR show. I am TR News and Reviews. Thank you all for coming in. God bless you. Dre is right here. That was my my intro.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
All right.
All right. So we can hear each other. All right. So so before I declare war on Dre for threatening me recently,
Hey,
I'm
hey,
just
get it in your own screen. Get it in
I'm
your
just
own screen.
pardon me.
This is about me, not Dre.
No, everything about you is about Dre. What are you talking about? If it's about you, it's about Dre, and if it's about Dre, it's about you. When I see you, I don't see Dre, but when I see Dre, I see you. All right, so all right, let's focus. All right, so Thank you for having me, and thank you everybody for being in the chat. This is Aisha's third month.
Yeah.
Yes, she has been actively on YouTube for 3 months, and she has been doing pretty well. And I am here to not only congratulate her, but to also say I am inspired by your growth, your enthusiasm,
Aw.
your the work that you put in. You know, there has been a lot of people in my months and a year and so forth, of people who came to my channel to grow in different ways, and many of them came, and I've given them the tool. Of course, I've given them all the advice that I could ever give them, but they did not use it as it was given. They dropped the mantle somewhere along the way, and they went into a shipwreck somewhere along the ocean there. But I am so happy that after 3 months, you are doing so well. In fact, I am looking at your channel right now, and your channel art is looking so beautiful. You know, a splash of tangerine I see to the right side there. I see a toops of peach in this little section here. I also see tangerine, and some colors there in the middle with your name on the front, and these three powerful words: inspire, empower, and uplift. Now, these are three powerful words: IEU, inspire, empower, and uplift. Now, these are things that you can do for yourself as well as you can do for others. Now, when you set out for the love of the people, and you can contribute these wonderful things to inspire somebody to go another mile of the way, to empower somebody to go another step in this journey, and to uplift some beautiful soul to be what they are and what they are supposed to be, as opposed to what people say they are and supposed to be, because people are going to tell you all kind of nonsense.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be here, you shouldn't be there, this doesn't fit you, that don't fit you. You know, why don't you try curly hair? Why don't you try long hair? Why don't you try bald head? Why don't you try this? Why don't you try that? People are going to tell you all kinds of things. But when you can uplift yourself by speaking to yourself, by affirming with yourself that this is who I am, Blacklight Records say, I am awesome. You are awesome. We all are amazing people sent with a purpose by God Himself to fulfill in your way, you know. And so that's what Aisha has been doing. And you know, I don't have anything much to say about your channel because you're doing so well.
Oh.
In fact, I must say there is nothing at this point that I could even correct to say, all right, you should probably tweak that little end right there, or you probably should tweak that little end right there. Everything that I'm looking at right now is so intact.
Wow.
And then when I watch your streams are actually precise. You say the right things, and I agree with 90% of the things that you say. Are
Trey, did you hear that? He agrees with 90% of the things I say.
how much is Dre
Oh
agreeing
my
with?
God, did you hear that?
Uh,
I feel so special.
and let me tell you this. Let me tell you this, by the way. The other 10% that I might not agree with doesn't make you look bad. It doesn't make you look like you are a dummy. It doesn't make you look like you're stupid or you don't know what you're about or what you're doing. The 10% is just a difference in view or perspective. That's what it is. It's not because it is wrong why I disagree. It's just because I see it another way. So that means I could easily say I am in 100% in agreement with the things that you've said. But just because I see things from a different light sometimes, that's why I say 90%, Sometimes, you might spill a little something and I'm like, um, I don't think I see it that way, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. And so that evening, when that author came on, I am looking forward to these series. You were so good. And I watched that lady sit back and relax and listen to you. You were very emotional. And of course, we know you're packed with emotions. From what I've seen so far, I know you're packed with emotion. I don't know how Dre manage because you are full. You are a full basket of emotions and passion, and you believe firmly in your beliefs. So if you hold on to this, God help Dre. God,
He's left.
whatever you hold on to, God help him. He may as well try to see it the same way or just be quiet because it ain't going any other way. So, Dre, may God bless you, sir, and may God keep you because I know you have a strong-headed lady to deal with, and I know for it to not be such a challenge, I can imagine you have to abase yourself, relax, and sometimes you have to approach her from a different angle to make things work. Because if you ever go straight head on, it ain't gonna work. Not gonna work. So you're gonna have to approach her from behind sometimes. That's a good place to approach a woman, though, by the way. Just so you know. But anyway, we are here to talk about your channel, so let me just leave Dre alone. All right, let me just leave Dre alone. So your channel, 1,310 plus, and now I realize that you do 2 lives per day, so that means you're going to be monetized by the end of this month.
Wow.
If you continue what you're doing, I think you can be monetized by the end of this month. So that's good on that part. Your everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is good. And you have a beautiful smile, by the way. I think the best thing about you might be your smile.
Oh, thank you.
Dre, please to close your ears. I am not trying to. Uh, she has a beauty. All right, so your page is okay. Now, presentation is a very, 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 very what word can I use? Give me a word.
Important,
That is the regular word that everybody use. I want a
tricky.
sophisticated word.
Oh, necessary. Hey, Lady Shay, thank you all. RV Weekend, Bridget, thank you.
Essentially.
Essentially,
Um, I'm not sure if that's the word I'm looking for. There's still another word. Somebody please give me a word. Presentation is. All right, let's say essential then. She wants to use essential. So let's use
Pivotal.
hmm?
Pivotal.
yeah, that's it.
Pivotal. That's absolutely the word or one of the words that I'm looking for.
Thank you, Lady Shay.
Presentation is impeccable. No, we're not talking about her presentation that passed already. If we're going to say impeccable, that is going to be something that happened already. We're not talking about what happened already. I am saying generally, presentation is pivotal to the success of any presenter. And there's a lot of things to take into consideration when you're presenting or broadcasting. You know, you have to you have to make yourself attractive enough or charming enough or you want to be desirable to the eyes if you're going to present yourself on camera. Somebody say vital. That's also a very good word. Vital. Presentation is vital, and in order To present yourself, one of the first place that you have to look at is the heart. You have to cleanse your heart, because your heart will affect or impact your physical,
Yes.
you know. So when you have a beautiful heart like Aisha, and when she comes to the stream and she smiles, and when she comes to the stream and she cries, and you know, you're touched by it. And when you present yourself, when you don't wait for the people to build your vibration off of the people, the thing that is going to happen is that you're going to transcend your vibration on the people. So it is best for you to put yourself in order,
Mhm.
fix yourself, get comfortable with yourself. And that is what I see with Aisha. Every time I come to her stream, she seemed prepared. She has gone through her research, her homework, or whatever, and she has present herself properly. I've never seen an overflow of makeup, so this side is hanging off because there's too much paste on it, or one eyebrow is like going up and one is going down, and you wonder what's going on here. She avoid excessive makeup. In fact, I don't even think she used makeup at all. She might just put a one
Yeah.
thing here on there. Yes,
That's it.
she prepared the lips that when the heart smile, the, the lips can glisten. so, so her presentation is always on point. You are doing pretty well. I mean, I was searching for something to say you need to fix that, and I couldn't find anything.
Wow.
Everything is okay. There's nothing to fix, and the only thing to do as from now is to just keep going, keep booming, keep climbing,
Wow.
keep uplifting others and empowering others and inspiring others. You have to just continue doing what you're doing, because you're doing such an awesome job.
That means a lot coming from you.
So much so that I might even be coming to you for some advice in a week or two from now.
I don't know how much more I can say.
You, you know what made me happy? You know what made me happy in my earlier stream today? My
What?
brother, information man, he's a brother that I love. I like how he presents himself. I like what he stands for, and I like how he believes in his right as a human being. I was gonna say black man, but because he speaks a lot of black,
Hmm.
um, as a human being, I like what he stands for. And when I saw him earlier today, and he said, "I want to interview you on my show, Aisha," I'm saying to myself, "Wow."
Right.
I am looking forward to that. That should be an awesome interview. So I want to say you have been doing well, and I want to just go silent for a little bit so you can greet your people and thank whomever you want to thank, because I see the chat is piling up with messages, and you might want to respond to one or two. So I'm going to just take a chill break, and you go thank who you want to thank, and then I will come back and probably ask you a few questions.
Whew. Okay. Well, my first thank you will be to you and SF Rose always, for just encouraging me and pushing me out of the nest and letting me fly. There was a moment that I was concerned, like, did TR just push me out here by myself and it's not going to help me? But I think you knew that I could kind of hold my own, and so you let me find my way a little bit, and I appreciate that. Um, at the time, I didn't know. I was like, he's gonna leave me, and I'm gonna fail. But I appreciate it. I've learned a lot in the last 3 months. So thank you, and thank SF Rose. And she's like this voice that, like, if I wanted to give up, I literally think she probably would take a flight to Memphis to get in my face and be like, "Get your butt on YouTube." So, yeah, I have no option but to keep going, and I have no desire but to keep going. I do want to say that I didn't know I was this emotional until I got a YouTube channel. I don't cry like that. Uh, it just happens. I've cried more in the last 3 months than I probably have in the last 3 years. And I think that's the God part of things. That God really set me up. I thought that this channel was about me inspiring, empowering, uplifting others. And every time I get off live, I'm inspired, empowered, and I'm uplifted. And so I'm grateful. To everybody that's even in here tonight, thank you so much. I know it probably seems crazy. I celebrated 1 month and I'm celebrating 3 months. Um, and I don't know why I celebrate the odd stuff, but 3 months is huge. That's 90 days of consistency, getting to know people. I feel like I have a true tribe. You have an echo? Okay. I don't know what else to do.
All right. So as Aisha try to fix her echoes, I think Dre is around there messing with the things. Dre, can you leave the plugs alone? Leave the things alone and let your wife proceed with her presentation. Thank you.
Now, I will say with the author edition, I had to mute, but I don't know why between the two. So, like, she would mute while I was talking, I would mute while she was talking. It would work. Um, but I don't know. Because even when you go come into StreamYard, it says if you have echoes, convert to your earbuds. So that's what I needed. So it might be StreamYard.
Um, I'm not sure. Not sure. Not sure.
It could be because it says if you have it. When I went out and come back in, it says if you have an echo, switch to your earbuds. It might be true.
All right. Echo, echo, echo just started again.
Let me see. Uh, Okay. Can you guys hear me? Are you able to hear me? And do you hear echo? Chat is going so fast. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. So yeah, there was no echo once we were muted, so we'll probably have to mute each other, which sucks. Unless you put in some headphones. I mean, earbuds.
All right. Let me do it this way. See if this is better. Shut the dang thing off.
Okay. I love you, Lady J. Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you so much, Lady J. Carter. I'm gonna try to go backwards, and I know I'm gonna miss somebody because the chat um, went out. But Lady J, thank you so much. I love you, Bruce. I truly love you. Shay's Journey, thank you. Baby Girl Vibes, thank you for coming in. Carter Club. Um, Homeless Are Humans 2 podcast show, RV Weekends. Thank you so much. The Positive Pusher. When I say you are my sister, my friend, my intercessor, my prayer partner, my witness, I just bless God for you. Be Amazing Sylvia, I bless God for you. The same with you, Shay's Journey. I bless God for you. SF Rose, I can't thank you enough. CeeLo, Crystal G, like y'all have been OGs with me since day one, since we were old enough to remember, and I thank God for that. Um, Cindy Randall Hun, I love that you come in. Bridget Clark, I thank God for Blacklight Records, Peter Lord, and him introducing us to each other. Um, like I'm gonna try to just address everybody first. Nail Court, thank you, thank you, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Thank you for all the congratulations or the congratulatories. I appreciate you guys for that. RV Weekends, I think I said you, but I want to say you again because I met you over in Tommy Travels. Thank you, Tommy Travels, even though he's not here. Cocoa Butter, thank you. I just literally, Panay Rancher in Texas and is it Germany? Thank you guys so much for just supporting me. It's all hot air. The BBK, I don't even think she's in here. I am Content Steaks girl. Derek C. Williams, how could I forget? Mary Ann, Sylvia Dallas, and I know I'm missing some, but y'all are my tribe, like real deal tribe. I've been trying to think of, how each content creator has their own name for their subscribers or whatever, and all I have is the tribe and nothing in front of it. But you guys are truly my tribe. Like, I thank y'all for being a part of my tribe. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed with joy. I don't know how much more I could. Did you mute me and then blame wifey? I don't know how much more thanks I could put out. My Kimmy, thank you. I appreciate you. Modest Nation, like, yeah, thank all of you. Yeah. Y'all give me motivation. Y'all encourage me, and you guys help me to come on day after day after day after day, and I appreciate it.
All right. If I should just jump on in just a little bit, I want to ask you, uh, since you have started your journey on YouTube, and I know you mentioned earlier that you have cried more in 3 months than you have in 3 years. And the question is, do you have any idea what has caused you to be so emotional? Um, Even though I think I know what caused it, but I want you to tell the people what caused it. But before you go to that, there are some people, I realize that in all your streams, you have a topic. And believe it or not, a lot of presenters struggle in what topic they use next. What should I do? What should I talk about tomorrow? How do you go about finding new topics? And when you are preparing for your shows, what are the steps? You don't have to tell us the private ones. Um, you don't have to tell us that Dre has to smack you on the lips before you come on, or he has to. That's not what I'm asking. I'm just saying, what are the things that you do to feel that courage? Do you read a Bible verse? Do you pray? Do you meditate? Do you do some yoga? Do you drink some porridge? Or, what do you do to get motivated to start your stream? What are the preparations the steps that you take before you stream?
Okay, because Dre brought somebody to my attention. Memphis on the Chris Thorne show. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Motivate One. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So in all honesty, and y'all, some people may get scared and unsubscribe, but I've literally had topics come to me in dreams. And so I'll just get up and that's the topic for the day. I've also had stuff that bothers me that I just bring forth, and because I'm dealing with it, I bring it forth so we can deal with it together. But the emotional piece is mainly because when I'm trying to help others, inspire others, uplift others, it often uncovers something that I'm dealing with or that I'm battling with, and I get something from it too. So it's like a two-way street, and it's not intentional. But for years, I guess I've kept things bottled up and inside, and now I have a place to talk and people to talk with, and then I find out, hey, I'm not alone in this, or wait, there are other people that feel like this, and it just, yeah. Oh, head Deuce.
Oh, okay. All right. I know exactly where you're coming from with saying that because um, you have been through a world. You have been through a lot, and you do have trigger points. But one of the greatest thing that will also trigger a little bit of emotions here and there is when you have a place and you have an audience that can listen to you, tell your stories, tell your misfortunes, tell your heartbreaks, tell your wonderful days, your moments when you were stressed, and you're not judged by it. People can sit and listen to you and actually cry with you. So you're crying, and there's actually people that are actually crying with you. They feel your pain. Now I know what you're saying as a presenter because many of the times I'm on my show doing something, and then I am talking about a particular subject. But what I realize is that outside of my research or outside of my studies, things would come to me in the middle of me talking to somebody, um, exchanging knowledge or experience, and then I'm like, oh my God, so this is the reason why. Oh my God, this is the exact reason why that happened or that happened or that happened. So the more you open up, is the more, it's almost like the windows of heaven is also open up, and droplets of knowledge is falling into your brain, and you're
Mm-hmm.
like, oh my God, this is the exact reason why
Mm-hmm.
I felt the way I felt when my
Mm-hmm.
mother said this to me.
Mm-hmm.
This is the exact reason why I felt this type of a way when my pastor said this about me. Because, look, I can feel it. So I know where you're coming from when you say you feel your emotions are more, have been acted up more or been acting up more since you started this journey on YouTube, because you have an audience that feel what you feel, and some of them see what you see. And even though you've gone through things 20 years ago, there is either somebody going through it right now, or somebody has gone through it 20 years ago as well. And so when you say this, they can say, yes, me too.
Mm-hmm.
My mom did this to me, or my dad did this to me, or my pastor, or my sister, or my family, or my child, or my this, or my that has done the same thing to me. So when when we connect, and our energy intertwine, and we feel each other, pain,
Mm-hmm.
I know the feeling it brings on this type of thing. So I know where you're coming from. So you answered that question. I'm not sure if I remember if you answered the other part. What do you do before, in preparation for a stream? Because you come on with this positivity. Um, how did you just start up a stream, and you're positive? It's not even a build up. You come on positive from the beginning. You come on with a smile. There is nobody giving Joe, well, unless Dre is sitting beside,
Now,
giving
sometimes
trouble
it
as
is
usual.
great.
But
Sometimes
you come on with a smile, and your face is always shine. There's something about your face on each presentation. You're always this. You're always blooming and glooming and shining and look bright, and the smile is like, you know, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. You're doing a fantastic job.
I will say that, like, for me, the biggest motivator was people see me smile all the time. And so they assume that I've not been through anything. And I've lost 5 people that I know, and that's a lot to me, to suicide. And so, and that's because I just, whatever their reason was, there was their reason. But I just felt like if they had have known some of the things that I'd experienced and gone through, and I pushed my way through, that they probably could see that they could push their way um, through as well. And so I choose to talk about the stuff that, as a culture, we're supposed to hide. What happens at home stays at home. No, I'm not. I'm over that. Like, let's talk about this stuff. If it's toxic, let's talk about it so we can get it out in the open and stop making it be so taboo and go forward with life. And then it's a blessing and a curse too, because I've been through so much that it's hard for me to tolerate someone that's not willing to try. Like, I get it. Depression is a hard place. I've been in it. I've been there. I'm still dealing. But there has to be some get up and try about it. And so it's a blessing and a curse, because my tolerance for those that aren't willing to try isn't as great as I'd like it to be. So I do pray about that often. And that's a part of my heart that I'm asking God to help me with, because it's not judgmental, but it's definitely, no, get up. You can do this. Like, get up. And so it's a blessing and a curse.
Yes, that was well said, and that is something that we agree on. That is something that I can agree with you on 100%. And what I will say, I am also the person that I don't remember if I have ever given up on anything.
Mm-hmm.
I am the type of person that is going to try to the death. I'm
Yeah.
going to try till my ears are bleeding. I'm going to try until, you know, my face turns into purple or red or yellow or, orange flakes. I'm going to try. I'm the type of person who don't give up at all. I remember telling some people back in Jamaica that no one can lock me out of my home. When I used to share my home with the mother of my children, and sometimes we have one keys, and sometimes she forget to leave it in the hiding spot. And I get home from work, and I can't get into the home. And believe me, one of my most miserable times sometimes is when I come from work and can't get my shower and can't get to relax from what I've been through. When you've been in the office all day and being entangled with all type of people, when you come home, you want some peace of mind. And so I be home and I can't find my keys, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna sit out here all night. I am finding a way to get into my house. And so I will walk around the house several times, look into every little holes, look into every little window. I'll test the windows, the doors, and at some point in time, I'm going to find a way to get into that house. Now, you said that you hate when people don't try, and you had to pray for people. There are some people actually who will give up before they try. And I am annoyed by this situation as well. People must try their everything, and as long as you're breathing, it's not over. That's one of
Yes.
my philosophies. If you're breathing, it's not over.
Yes.
And so I am connected with you for one of these reasons as well. You are the type of person who keep going. And I like your passion about whatever you believe in. You're going to try until God tell you that it is not working.
Yes.
And if God is not speaking, then I don't see who else can say anything. Until God say, TR, my son, you have done enough, take a break. There's gonna be no break. I just keep going and going and going till the result or the desired result is achieved. I
Yes.
am not going to stop. And even if I didn't get the desired result, I am going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. I am a very hard critic on myself. If you ask SF Rose, after my streams, you would not like to see how I am. I am here beating myself over little things. I'm like, my microphone did not work well today. I didn't like my audio, it was too loud. Oh, it was too low today. I don't like it. I hate the audio. The music didn't sound right. I hate this. I hate that. And every day after my stream, sometimes I spend 3 hours trying to fix my little gadgets here for the next stream. I'm like, no, I am not streaming tomorrow if this doesn't sound like this and feel like this. And I keep going and I keep going and I keep going. And then I found myself a partner. A lot of people says wife. I say teammate. Yes, she's wife. Yes.
Why?
After,
Yeah,
guys, you see, I tell you
yeah.
something.
Why? I love
After
it.
41 years, after 41 years. Oh, by the way, I needed to say this. I needed to say this. Um, I remember the day I got married. I was only 41 years old, and I was only 41 years old. I never planned ever to be to be married. But then when I turned 41, I could remember that day. I was sitting at the front door, and the door opened before I could put my hand on it, and I said to myself, this seems like the anticipation of something or someone. How did the door open before I put my hand on the knobs? That is my wife pulling the door for me. You see? Her anticipation of Tiara coming home. I'm just saying. So, in those years, I'm kidding. I'm still 41. I just wanted to sound like I'm an experienced husband, but in fact,
You're
I've
expensive.
been through a lot in life where I can actually be an experienced husband. I was not married in terms of having a ceremony or having documents to say that this is this. But I want to tell everybody that whenever you engage yourself with somebody sexually, that is a part of marriage.
Yeah.
There are three parts to marriage. You have the ceremonial marriage, you have the spirit lock marriage, and you have the soul marriage. So your soul become as one as well as your spirit become as one, and sex is the only thing that can join one spirit to the next.
Never.
And so that's why many people live in problems and confusion because they have been married so many times.
Mm-hmm.
Every
Mm-hmm.
time you have sex with a new individual, you have just gotten
Mm-hmm.
married to a new spirit. And you
Absolutely.
carry that spirit along with you wherever you go. If that
Absolutely.
spirit was this annoying spirit, if the spirit was this miserable spirit that can't get along with anything or anybody, for some reason you just wake up one morning and you just can't get along with anybody. Everything somebody do is a problem. You weren't always like that. It wasn't until you got involved with somebody
Yes.
like that until you are like that. And that's why when you live with somebody and you connect with somebody, you eventually start becoming like the person that you're with. You speak the same
Yes.
language. You can actually finish each other's sentences because you know exactly what the person is saying.
Yes.
SF Rose will tell me sometime, I knew you were going to do that. She will say, I knew you were going to say that. Who told her that? I didn't tell her. My emotions become intertwined with hers, my energy,
Yes.
and then she kind of start to know what I'm going to do next, what the possibilities. She knows of them.
Yes.
Now, I want to say thank you again for being a friend to me. Such a wonderful lady. I tell you, Dre is a blessed man.
Yes.
And you're also a blessed lady, but I think
Yes.
Dre is more of a blessed man to have had such a fantastic lady in his life. You are such a gem. You have been through a lot, and you have not broken your spirit or your vibe. And you're just going on from conquering to conquer. So we look forward to what you have to bring to the table on YouTube, and I look forward to what you have to present and feed us with as you do your live stream continually.
I'm excited. I am. excited. That's all I can say. I look forward to it too. I don't know what the end is going to be, but I'm excited to be a part of the journey. And I honestly look at you like a big brother, though technically I'm older than you, but I look at you as a big brother. And SF Rose is a big sister, and I'm thankful for it. The chat.
It's unfair. When I look at you talking about being being my bigger sister,
I'm not. I'm your
it
younger sister.
I don't like it.
I
To
don't
me,
like it
you look
either.
like my younger sister.
I
You know,
am.
it's
Hmm.
really unfortunate that, well, how do I say that? That's not right. That's not right.
I'm
But
the youngest.
whatever Dre is feeding you on, Dre, may you continue to feed her. She shines bright like a tangerine. Uh, she shines so bright. She's such a wonderful lady. And so I look forward to whatever is going to come from you in the very near future. But to be honest, when I think of myself being 41 and you said that I'm your little brother, it makes me feel awkward because
No, no,
you're
you're my
not
big
supposed
brother.
to be older than I am.
I know.
No,
So we're just gonna fix
no,
it. You're the
I'm
big
not
brother.
accepting that.
I'm the little sister. That's it. You're big brother.
I know that feeling. Actually, I do have a bigger sister. My first sister was born 1974, and believe it or not, every time I address her, I call her my little sister, and up till this day, she still call me her big brother. Um, and for some reason, in my home, I was always the big one. I
Mhm.
was always the senior brother. I was always the one everybody look up to in my home. I am the third to my siblings. I am the third to my siblings, and some for some reason, whenever I go out and I speak, if me and my big brother speak, people will ask me who is the older one because my brother looks like the older one, but I speak like the older one for some reason. And the same thing with my big sister. And where I am coming from, where I am coming from, I have had some crazy experience, and I am still hoping to meet somebody somewhere in life that will tell me something about me, because there is things about me that I still struggle to understand. Like for instance, I could never sleep at 3 o'clock in the night. 3 o'clock in the morning, I could not sleep. For whatever reason, if I go to my bed 10 o'clock, no matter how many times I get up between 10 o'clock and 3 o'clock, when 3 o'clock come, my eyes gonna be like,
Mhm.
and I will just sit in the bed or lay down in the bed, and I will just be looking around, looking around, looking around, looking around. And you know what would happen to me that time of the night?
What?
The information that comes to
Mhm.
me, I don't know where it is coming from. I had to get up out of my bed at about 3:30 one morning to go research some of the things that is coming to me. I'm like, it's almost like somebody is speaking to me and also showing me something with my eyes wide open. I'm like, you know, I don't know if I must say my ancestors are speaking to me, or I must say God is speaking to me, or what is speaking to me. But my brain is saturated with a level of knowledge at that time of the night. And when I get up the next morning, sometimes that's where my streams come from. When I come on my stream and I'm saying some things and people are saying, "Wow, I didn't know that. Wow, I didn't know it either." It came to me while I was sleeping or while I was meditating. And so um, there's a lot of things that happen in my life. I have met people who spoke to me, you know. One day I'm going to tell my stories because my stories will take up your entire stream, and we will need to stream to 4 more days to finish one of my stories. So let's get back to you, because this is not about me and my experience and my stories. This is about you and your growth on your platform that is so attractive because of you. If you hadn't been so attractive, all these people would not enjoy or being entertained or being filled or being saturated with your wonderful presence.
I,
Thank you for being you, wonderful Aisha.
I, it's just the God in me. Like it's nothing that I'm not perfect. I don't pretend to be perfect. I am so regular. But that's just life. I will say for you that I know about that waking up in the middle of the night, and that's God. Dre says, "Tr, seriously speaking, now the Holy Spirit works best in the stillness of the morning." Someone else said, "God is speaking to you." Soldier Girl said, "God is speaking to you." Um, it's in those moments that when you know, and especially if it's a consistent time, then it's God. Just get up or write it down or research it. And do, I mean, that's his chosen time with you. And it's actually pretty cool that he thinks enough of you to take out that time with you and impart whatever wisdom, knowledge that you need for somebody else. I always feel that it comes to us first and then we're supposed to give it to somebody else. Um, and it hasn't that what is it? That formula hasn't let me down. Like literally, it'll hit me, and somebody else will get it, and it was for us. Somebody said, "I see you all later going to Bible study." Actually, I am working on starting a Bible study.
All right. Okay, let me just say this quickly. There's a lot of things that I understand based on my studies of the Bible and God
Oh,
and the
oh,
whole thing from
hold
morning. So
on.
there are some things
Wait,
that I
wait, wait,
understand
wait, wait,
definitely.
wait, 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 wait. That's what I was going to say because you're the great theologian. So when um Samuel, was it Samuel Dre, that went to Levi and said, "Did you call me?" And he was like, "No, I didn't." Go back and say, "Lord," and answer and say, "Lord, I'm here, I'm available, whatever." And it happened 3 times, and he sent him back. And finally, he was like, "Okay, Lord, speak to me." So hey, you just say, "Lord, I'm listening, speak." But you're the great theologian, though, so just putting that one out there.
No, that is correct. That is totally right. I remember that story as if I was there, as if I was Samuel actually. That's how I remember that story. You know, young Samuel didn't know where this voice was coming from, and the voice was speaking so loud and profound and clear, and little Samuel had no clue that God was speaking to him. And it wasn't until somebody said to Samuel, the next time you hear the voice, say, "Speak, Lord, thy servant heareth."
Mm-hmm.
So I think it was his mother who told him, next time when you hear the voice,
It was the
say,
priest.
"Speak, Lord, thy servant heareth."
It was
Now,
the
what I was about to say before you remind me of this beautiful passage of scripture, I was going to say, for those of you who don't know, before there was a clock, before there was a time measurement on a device, time in olden days was measured by watch hours. And when I say watch hours, I'm not talking about 4,000 watch hours. Now, in those days, time used to be measured by season. So when you see the birds fly to the east, you know that the season is changing because the birds seek a place when it's going to rain or when the season is changing. The birds will change as well.
yeah.
They will head from where they used to be because the season is changing. Now you will see the ant and the insect doing all kind of things. The ant will put wings on and they start to fly. And these are the things that people used to use to know what time it is, what season it is. Now, as it is for time, you used to have the first watch, which is from 6 to 9, second watch, third watch, fourth watch, fifth watch, sixth watch,
Mm-hmm.
and that would cover the day. 3 hours in each watch. Now, there was always something about that watch at 3 a.m. So you
Mm-hmm.
have 6 to 9, 9 to 12, 12 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 9. That was the ninth hour, I think. I think 3 o'clock was the ninth hour. And at that time is when the heavens shift. I'm not sure if any of you know that there is more than one heaven. You have the first heaven, you have the second heaven, you have the third heaven. At 3 o'clock in the morning, that is the time when the heavens shift and all kinds of things take place at that time of the morning. Growth happen
Mhm.
at that time of the morning. You notice you never see when your child is growing. It's because your child is growing right at that time. Your hair is growing. That's the time when it developed the most. 3 o'clock in the morning is when most things happen. And even for the evilest people, like the people who do voodoo and those kind of things, that is the time of the morning when they summon their demons.
Mhm.
It is most powerful at that time of the morning. You
Mhm.
know, a lot of things happen at 3 o'clock in the mornings. You know, all them demons out there, you know, trampling on people and doing all kind of nonsense at that time of the morning. At that time of the morning, you can also seek God for your blessings. And there's a strong chance that the connection that you will feel with God at 3 o'clock in the morning will be stronger than that which you feel at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, these are some things that you can, you know, take a look into. This is not the Bible study session, so I'm not going to go too deep into that. I don't want to throw people off board.
That's right, because my
I'm just
channel
saying a
is
couple
not
of things.
spiritual. I say it all the time. My channel is not spiritual, and somehow I kid you not, every live I quote a Bible verse or something. I don't. What's in you is in you. Drake says you're talking facts. Keep going.
Yeah. So, I was just sorry. I was just taking a look at the chat for a minute. Um, thank you so much, Dre. I'm looking forward to meet you two one of these days. You know, to sit and have a little reasoning,
Most
and you know,
definitely.
Lady J, thank you for those kind words. I want to just take the time quickly to say, because I did not say hello to anybody in particular, because Aisha had said hello to everybody already. I think I didn't need to say hello, but let me just take the time to say, Lady J, thank you for coming. Kimon Reed Unstoppable, the positive pusher. That is such a positive name. The positive pusher. I think Aisha is gonna like you
Oh, that's my
just
birth
for that
party.
name, the positive pusher.
We're already
We
connected.
have Be Amazing Sylvia. We have Nell Court. Thank you for being here. The first time I saw you, I called you Neil. Of course, you know, sometimes I see things that is not there. And sometimes my brother Carolina Hillbilly would say I need my trifocals. And SF, not SF Rose, Aisha was reminding me that Dre used bifocals, but he used the one without the lines. So it is not showing. So at least now I know that I can go get some. No, no, I am not ready for that yet. I am only 41. Not getting bifocals until I'm 51. That's right. Carter Club, thank you for being here. Beauty of Nature, thank you for being here. Um, who did I miss? RV Weekends, thank you for being here. Expedition Craig was here earlier. He might not be here now, but thanks for coming in anyway. Soldier Girl went to Bible studies, I think. And for the rest of the people that is still here, thank you for being an awesome
Yes,
audience.
yes.
Thank you for being here supporting Aisha. I'm not sure how long she planned to stream tonight. We are now into 1 hour and 8 minutes. Um, get Nell Court is saying, get the damn glasses. You missed too much.
Now, let me just say, so you're laughing, but today, I had to go and get my eyes checked because I have a floater in my right eye, and let's just say Aisha had to go ahead and get progressive lenses. And when you see the difference on
at the eye doctor and they show you the progressive lens versus what you have now, you're just going to just give in and go ahead and do it because you're making your eyes strain for nothing. Go ahead and get nobody will know they're bifocals with you. Stop fighting it.
Mm. Oh well. Well.
Get the dang glasses. They work.
Oh boy. All right. Lol. My left eye, but no trifocals, please. No, no trifocals. I can't read fine print on medication bottles. I will not accept bifocals.
Be amazing. Oh, don't fight it. Please. Don't
uh,
do it. Oh my goodness. And then of course it gets the
I know what's
dang
going to happen
glasses.
one day. One of these days, I'm going to get one for the sake of that. I will stick to my progressive
RV
lens. You see.
weekends. Oh my goodness. I would have never thought RV weekend says I refuse. Come on, guys. We're gonna have to do a live about progressive lenses. She said that's what my 15-year-old is for. Read the bottle, girl. They got progressive contact lenses. See? We're struggling for nothing. Wow. Yeah. Being able
All
to
right. Sorry for breaking so long to read um, the chat. Now, one of my things in presentation is not even though my chat is sometimes far away from where I want it to be because of the many things that I do in my streams. You know, I am here, there, I'm doing that, I'm doing this, I'm doing all kinds of nonsense. Um, but really and truly, I try to prevent dead air. You know, I don't want to sit and be looking out in space or looking at people or
yes.
looking at the screen. And these people are. What is going on in this chat?
They
What
are
the hell
tickling.
is going on in this chat?
Vermont says, Bruce says that's what a Zoom on your phone is for. Zoom in on it to read it. Yeah. Yeah, are hilarious.
Oh my god.
Y'all are hilarious. I just can't thank you guys enough. Like words can't articulate how blessed I feel to have all of you guys in my life. Um, I before YouTube, I was in a really dark place, and you guys really helped me. Um, and I just pray that I put out as much as you guys give me, put out as much joy as you guys give me.
Now,
Cropping.
I want to know. I want to know because RV Weekends, I think, is two people. I think it's a wife and a husband, if I remember well.
Yes.
Now, I want to know who is typing in the chat now. Is it the wife or is it the husband? Because you are cracking me up right now. um, RV weekends, RV weekends. I know because SF Rose actually is here sometimes pretending like I am the one who cannot see. Sometimes she will even say it. You are the one who cannot see TR. But then when you look on her reading, she be like on the phone with two fingers zooming everything up. She zoom and she zoom and she zoom and she sees everything in 37.9 font size or not even 37, about 205 font size. I am the wise one. Okay. RV said I am the wise one. So that is the woman. RV Weekend says, I am the wise one, so that has to be the woman. The woman is always the wise one. The man is
It's usually
stupid.
his wife.
The man is stupid as hell. Well, I don't know how stupid hell is, but the lady has to be the wise one.
She said, absolutely. Oh Lord.
Oh, that's right. That's Sherry right there.
Yeah, you can zoom all you want.
You guys are just absolutely, absolutely awesome.
They are. They are. I am blessed. I am blessed. So for me, truthfully,
Oh my
oh,
goodness. Vermont Painting Photos says,
I'm
I
smarter.
am smarter than my wife when she gives me permission. That sounds just like about it to me. She has to give you permission to be smarter, else you be dumb as hell in her presence.
My daughter. RV Weekend says Robert does the editing. I do everything else. Yes, very wise, Bruce. Very wise. Loud, loud, loud. Yes. I thank y'all. I really bless God. Like I do. I do. You guys bring me so much joy. Lord. So TR, if I could like congratulations one to you
Okay,
and Mr.
okay, so
Rose.
Rose.
You know, Cal. I thank God for you guys. I promise I do. Um, yeah, like I can't imagine where I would be, what I would even be doing right now. Like I've been thinking about that all day today. If I was not a content creator, what would I be doing right now? And I don't know. I don't, I don't know. Like, what was my life like before um, being a YouTube content creator? I don't know. I don't know. And I can honestly say I don't want to find out.
Um, it's a good platform. I remember I remember the day when we had that conversation before you officially started your channel, and you said that you had some things going on YouTube, not YouTube, on Facebook, and I remember you saying how you speak on that platform, and I said to myself, if you're doing this on Facebook, you can actually do it on YouTube. And with your belief and what you stand for. I know sometimes you used to be worried about delivering what you have to say because you're so undiluted. And sometimes you want to protect the feelings of your audience, but at the end of the day, you have to try to be exactly what you want to be. You have to be who you are, and
Yeah.
allow people to come in and know that this is who you are. Because if you try to be somebody else,
Yes.
it's not going to be well. If you try to be somebody else and one day you slip and forget to be that somebody, and you be you, somebody's going to be like, what?
Yes.
I don't know what is wrong with her today, but something is not right with her today, when really and truly that is you.
Yes.
So it is best to make sure that the people who comes by knows that this is you, and that they will accept you for who you are, and not, you know, the next person that you're trying to be. So you're doing a fantastic job from the day you started, and you have been going strong even till this very day. I just like how you believe in what you believe. And one of the things is, you don't need to have doubt when your steps are guided by a higher being who is higher than everybody that you know.
Yes.
If God is behind you, and if God is ahead of you, and if God is around you, and if God is inside you, then you're covered. You're
Yes.
covered all the way.
Yes.
When you get security guard, sometimes there's a loophole for the enemy to get in. Now the only thing with God is that God will give you the permission, or give you the what do I call it? God will allow you to decide then the door or window you want to open.
Mm,
So your protection is solely dependent on you. So if you want to have God in you but don't have God outside, then too bad, that is your decision. If you want to have God behind you and not in front of you, then that is so your decision as well. So when you can have God in your life enough so that he's behind you, he's ahead of you, he's beside you, he's within you, then God is everywhere. You have nothing to worry about, because when the enemy pounce upon you, they're going to be in confrontation with God first.
yes.
And when you crash into the God that I know, then that conversation will be a conversation to beckon with. That's not going to be the easiest of conversation. Hello, why are you here? Well, I was here to see Aisha. Did she invite you? Even though God already has the answer. Did she invite you? Yes. You're lying. Liar! Please see your way to the door.
Yes.
Now, when God allows somebody to touch you, that's it. There's nothing you can do about it. When
Yes.
God decides that it is time for you to be touched, because there are times when God will say, I will give this person the permission to touch you. Because, of course, if you remember the story of Job, when
Yes.
Satan decided that, I want to challenge you, God,
Yeah.
I am sure that if I cast my things on Job, if I cast all my problems or all the problems in the world on Job, I am sure he's going to
Yeah.
give up on God. But God knows that Job is not that type of person. Job believes so much in God, and Job will not give up for whatever reason. And so God said, I will give you the permission. I will give you the permission. Go touch him and see what happened.
Yes.
And of course, Satan went and he destroyed Job. He what he did to Job was not left. He destroyed Job family. He
Mhm.
destroyed Job land, his animals, his everything, until there was nothing left. And even Job's wife was saying, Job, God is not helping you. Curse God and just die, because God is not helping you anyway. So may as well just curse God and die. And Job said no. I'm not sure if you know what Job said. Do you remember what Job said?
Not verbatim, but basically he chastened his wife and said that he was not going to curse God, and that he still believed God. And she didn't have to stay, basically. But yeah, he got on his wife. Because blessed, and
Yeah,
the other piece to it is
Job actually said something that
the
was
Lord God.
profound.
He,
I am
God
trying to
gives,
remember the exact words that he said,
I can.
but I'm going to search for it tonight.
I
I'm
was
going
gonna
to
say God
search for it tonight because I want to remember what he said. He said something really profound.
is it the Lord
Go
gives
ahead.
and the Lord takes away, but bless the name of the Lord.
He said that. Yes, he said that, but there is still another one that he said that I'm going to go find it. So you can talk to the people. Let me go find it.
Okay. Well, to the people, I just want to thank you guys for being with me again. Like I said, this 3 months, like it has been amazing. I have gained family, I have gained friends, I have gained people all across the world. Um, that I never would have known before YouTube. I legit feel I can go to any state in America in several other countries, and there will be someone there that I know, because of this platform. And someone, I was trying to read the comments, and it's not going to let me go back as far as, uh, but at the beginning, someone basically said that I made the created a platform for us to come and talk about things that's basically heavy, or that we wouldn't want to talk to other people about, and that I provide a safe platform for that. And that was my ultimate goal, to have a platform that is safe for us to have the uncomfortable but necessary conversations. I always say, I don't care if it's the Grand Wizard of the KKK, he is welcome if we can sit here and have a conversation together, and I can try to understand, or he can try to understand, as long as we can come together for a resolve, for a greater cause. I'm not anybody super special, super perfect. It's just that I'm over perfect, if that makes sense. Like, I'm over the feeling of you have to be perfect, over the feeling of you have to make yourself up, over the feeling of we don't have to face certain things. Certain things we just have to face. It's life. So if I can be your cheerleader and be in your corner and say, you can do it, you got this, then why not? And at the same time, it's almost like a seesaw. Like, life goes up and down, but if both of you are putting the same pressure on it, then it's balanced. And so that's 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 what I get. I may give you guys something, but I promise you, you guys give me just as much, and I thank you for it. And it's not even like, I'm not even monetized yet, and I'm super blessed already by all of you. I'm blessed when you come with your testimonies. I'm blessed when you share your stories with me. I'm blessed when you don't judge me for my stories, because it's life. It's stuff that I went through. So I have to put myself in a vulnerable place to share it with you. But I share it with you in the event that somebody else has gone through, and it can no longer be taboo for them. And so if I leave any imprint on the world or anybody, then my job is done. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I didn't see the exact verse that I'm looking for. I know my friend. I know my friend said it was Job chapter 1 and the verse 21, but that was the verse that Aisha quoted, and
Oh, is it
said, "Naked,
in?
naked
Yeah.
came I out of my mother's womb,
Mm-hmm.
and naked shall I return thither. The Lord gave, and the Lord hath taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord." Yes, that is one part of the scripture, but there's another particular verse that I wanted, the one that resonate with me the most. I find it, I think I need to go back to my roots. I have stopped for too long. You know, I need to go back to my roots and get intact back with the word. I know the word a lot, but sometimes the reference is what has left me. Sometimes I don't remember exactly where to find the verses that I know and the verses that I want to reference. But, I'll get back there, because as soon as I start back, it won't be as hard to find my way back. But I just want to say
But before you leave there,
thanks so much, Aisha, for having. Oh, were you saying something?
yeah, before you leave that spot, that's the one thing that I would say, even for this platform, as a baseline. We talk about the story of Job and what he went through, and Job was faithful. But here's the thing that we have to remember: he still lost 7 children. He still lost all of his cattle. He still lost everything that he had. And even though God gave him double, that doesn't mean that he didn't miss what he had at first. And so we have to be willing to face and deal with those issues. Um, Dre just put in the chat Job 2 and 10. He replied, "You are talking like a foolish um,
2
woman.
and verse 10.
Shall we accept good from God and not trouble?" Yeah. So, Neil Court, are you thanking me?
Yeah.
To God be the glory. But yeah, it's just knowing that we still have to face the stuff that we go through. I'm sure Job was still hurting for the 7 children that he lost, even though God gave him double. And we just have to remember that we are spiritual beings having a natural experience.
Oh yes, that is exactly what we are.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to, I was trying to peek just to see the clock, but SF Rose blocks me with two monitors on the desk.
I'm
But
actually
I just remember that I could see the time on the desktop. It is 9:30.
yes,
We have been streaming for 1.5 hours. It has
yes,
been a fantastic stream,
yes.
and I just want to say thank you all for coming out.
Mm. I
all all these wonderful. Oh, you know what? Let me tell you. It's because I turned down. I don't want to hear myself, so I normally turn down after I finish speaking, and turn up back when I want to listen to you. So that's why sometimes I'm a little bit delayed because I'm listening from YouTube as opposed to StreamYard. So bear with me. So I was saying thanks to everybody who came out. In Rachel's place, I realized I'm just noticing your presence in the chat. Thank you so much for coming in. Um,
thank you, Rachel's
oh
praise.
yes, Dre. I saw the scripture, the verse. I read it. It's not the verse that I personally is looking for, but as a matter of fact, the entire book of Job is very inspiring, and it tells the full story about Job and his testing of the devil, and God and what have you. But I just want to say again, thank you all, everybody. Thank you, Expedition Greg, Shay's Journey, Kimon Reed, Dre
Yes,
CEO. Um, Thank you so much, Carter Club, RV Weekends, Be Amazing Sylvia, the BBK. Thank you so much for being here. God bless you. Vermont Paint and Photos. I am perfect at being imperfect, and you help me understand that fact. Who is Vermont Paint and Photos talking to? Because that is something that is a that is a nice statement right there, but I'm not sure who exactly you're speaking to.
he
Um,
he's speaking of himself. I am perfect at being imperfect, and that is okay. We're not supposed to be perfect, but I have to think. I got cash apps that I need to thank people for. I don't even know how to. Dre, come help me. I want to say thank you. Um, Bridget, thank you so much. Bridget Clark, sexy queen 33. Thank you so much. Oh, that's Shay. I'm sorry. Thank you, Shay. I don't know how to get to all of the. Dre, come help me. Thank
oh
you.
my
Thank
goodness.
you. Like, wow. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, TR. Thank you, CeeLo. Thank you, Bridget. I found it, Dre. And thank you, Shay. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all so, so much. Thank you so, so much. So, if I can do anything um, on this,
Yeah. Why you all?
if I can do anything with tonight, I would love to do a raid if you guys are okay with it. You don't have to stay long, but especially if you're a content creator, it's a great place to go.
Oh, sure.
Braindale 99 is my girl. When I say she has grabbed a huge piece of my heart, I mean she has a huge piece of my heart. Um, and she is live So I'd like for us to raid her and just say hashtag Aisha raid. I thank everybody that celebrated with me tonight. It means a lot. I don't know why 3 months was so important to me, but it was. It is. And I guess I feel like if I did it for 3 months, I can do it for 3 years, 30 years, 300 years if I have to, or until God says different. And I just thank you guys so, so much. Modest girl, you are the Jamaican version of me. I cannot wait until this virus is over and I can just get to Jamaica and wrap my arms around you and laugh and kiki with you all night. I cannot wait. Um, I'm just grateful. Um, I did not cry because I'm not typically emotional. Usually, it's just y'all have been scratching the surface of places that I've had buried for so long, and you have given them life again. And the truth is, they needed life in order for me to be able to get through life as a whole person, instead of faking and pretending. So, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm done. TR, the floor is yours.
Okay, so I just want to say, God bless you all. God bless you, Aisha. You're. Hold on, let me turn this thing down. I keep forgetting to turn it up. All right, so as I was saying, may the grace of God be with you. May His hands be on your life. May His grace and His Spirit abide with you in your union, in your home, with your family. And may God continue to bless you with wisdom and perseverance. May God continue to be your guide, your light, your walking stick, your the lead in your life,
Yeah.
and that God will bless you with all the desires that should have been. I know sometimes we desire things that we don't know that we don't need. We ask for things sometimes that we don't need, and we don't know that we don't need it. So I pray that God will bless you with the things that you really need, and that He will provide for you and your home, and that you will continue to be strong. And as we go, may the good Lord be with us all.
Yeah.
Keep on binding us together with cords that cannot be broken, that we shall be as a family, as a unit,
Yes.
building, inspiring, and motivating. Thank you for
Yes.
having me.
Thank you all. I love you guys so much. Please go over to Rainbow 99 and hit Aisha Ray. Sending lots of love, peace, joy your way. And I am headed over to Rainbows now. Thank y'all so much. I love you guys. Bye.